Hi. Today we're going to learn how to open up your trombone case and put the instrument together and hold it correctly. So if your trombone case is like mine, you have 3 latches, and for most trombone cases you will find that to open it the latches will flip up, and so you need to set the instrument down so that they're in position to flip up. Also on my case, and this is probably for yours as well, the brand name of the instrument is on the outside of the case, only on one side, and in mine it's a Bach. It also says Selmer Company. Only on this side, that's the top. So I know I'm going to open it right side up if I can see the brand name of the instrument. So I lay the case down and I flip up all 3 latches, and I have to unhook that top one. And then I'm going to carefully open the top and lay it down. You'll see 2 pieces. This piece is called the bell, and this is the slide. And the slide should be held in by, you might either see little, I don't know what to call these, doohickeys that hold the slide in place, and I just get those out of the way. Yours might be giant felt doohickeys, and you just sort of turn them so that the slide can come out. In some cases, there's a folding piece on top of that, and you just unbutton it and fold the flap over, and you can get your slide out. So we're going to start by taking the slide out of the case, and you want to be careful with the slide, really, really careful, because it's actually 2 pieces, which I will show you. When I lift this out of the case, and I also want you to notice the spit valve, which is this little lever. When you have this in the case, you should be able to see that spit valve up. And when you put it away, look for the spit valve and make sure it's up. If you put it facing down, you're going to dent it. So I'm going to take the slide out very gently, and I'm going to always handle the slide from these 2 bars. I'm going to handle it particularly from the bottom one. I very often like to hold both like this. And this piece, this is called the slide lock, and on mine it's just a turn, lefty-loosey, and I've taken it off. Yours might actually have another doohickey sticking down, and you might see a little bar, and it sort of locks on top of that bar. Take a look at your slide and see if you can notice that. So if you turn it this way, it's closed, and if you turn it this way, it's unlocked. And what happens when you unlock it is this just comes right off. So we'll learn how to do that later, and we in fact will take this off when we clean our trombone. But for now, I need you to leave it closed and then keep the slide lock on to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and lock that. Now I'm going to sit this in front of me, and you will notice a taller side and a shorter side. I need you to put the taller side on your left. So figure out which is your left and make sure the taller side is on that side. Holding this carefully, I'm going to reach down and grab the bell. This is called the bell. I'm going to grab it here on the bigger piece here on the corner, and I lift it right out, and I always want to make sure my bell faces down towards the floor. I'm going to turn it away from me and set it on the taller part of the slide, gently. This will not make a perfect square or a 90-degree angle. It will probably, for your small hand, want to be a little bit collapsed. Not too much, because you don't want the slide to hit the bell, but maybe about like that. And then you tighten. There's a twisty piece that will tighten those 2 pieces together. Don't tighten it as hard as you can, just enough that you feel a little bit of tension, and you should be good. The last piece you're going to need is your mouthpiece. Reach down, take the mouthpiece out of its slot, wherever that happens to be. And there's a hole here on your slide. You gently put that in, slight twist to the right. Don't hit it, just twist, and you're good. So when you hold your trombone, the holding position is you take your left hand and you make sort of this shape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my thumb around the side, and in the corner, I'm going to take my bottom 3 fingers, pinky, ring finger, and middle finger, and put them inside this box. And then my pointer finger is going to sort of reach towards the mouthpiece. That's the hand that holds the trombone. The right hand is the one that moves the slide. Take 2 fingers, place them underneath the lower bar of the slide. Put your thumb on top of those 2. You're kind of towards this end of it, towards yourself. And when you lift the trombone, you're mainly doing it with your left arm, and you lift it to your left shoulder, and the mouthpiece should come right to your face. The angle of your arm is not straight up and down, because that'll make your wrist sore. It's not up like this, it's just at an angle, sort of like that. See? And it comes right up to your mouth. Your body, your upper body in particular, is going to be straight up and down, and that's what it looks like. That's how you hold your trombone.